There you have it. Call the Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. I'll leave the soapbox to you first, Scott.
The soapbox to me.
What did you think?
It varied. It seemed like every time we would start up at the beginning of the night, I enjoyed it. As it progressed, I got less entertainment from it.
Yes. Was it scary? At the back of the box. Yeah, the game asked you, were you scared? It said it was... The back of the box said it was like one of the scariest games of its time or whatever.
Well, that may have been.
I disagree.
But I mean, it didn't...
When this was out, Silent Hill was out, Resident Evils were out, Silent Hill 2 was out. This game just... I don't know. It focused too much on the combat, I believe, the first-person shooter aspect. I know I've been harping on it the whole time, but it really was, once you picked up a gun, the whole pace of the game. It's not because you had to kill something, I don't mind that. It's just the pace of the game and how you played the game completely changed. It was just an absolute 180. In the beginning, it was an adventurous-style game. You find items, what do you use this item on, how do I unlock the door, escape from the dudes. That was probably one of the greatest moments in many games I've played.
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
That chase
beginning of the game. Yeah, the chase scene.
Yeah.
You gotta block the doors with bookshelves, jump through windows. That was cool.
That was, out of a lot of the games I've played, one of the best moments I've seen in a game. They got suspense down perfect on that. In the beginning, they also got atmosphere down extremely well. Like when we had to go through that sewer, we were always afraid of a sewer monster coming after us because we didn't know. There was random dead rats that you picked up for no reason.
Yeah.
They were put there as red herrings, intentionally, I think. You cannot hide from us. I think they were put there intentionally to make you think you're going to need to feed something dead rats, you know? And then nothing came. So it did a really good job of keeping you on your toes about that kind of stuff. And then we broke that dude out of the police station with a gun. And we had to sit in the back of a pickup truck and shoot guys. And then shoot guys some more. Then shoot some more guys. It's like the game didn't know what it wanted to be. Like, it tried to cater to too many people at once. Because on Xbox, Halo was huge on Xbox, you know. This is... The FPS genre wasn't always big. It was the original Xbox this was on, is when it exploded. And I think the makers of the game wanted to kind of cash in on a little bit of that, trying to get some of that audience, while sticking to a horror-style game. And I think they just spread themselves out too thinly on every way that they went. Die, 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 die. Overall, I wouldn't recommend anyone play this.
No, I think the people that are actually watching this have kind of come to that conclusion themselves.
Yeah, well, there's people that watch my review videos and not watch the other stuff. I know this by the view count, because somehow part 1 always has a ton, and then the last part always has a ton, and everything in between is usually about like 10 to 20. And I count part 1 having a ton because I make that autoplay on my channel because I cheat like that. Not scary. Not in the least. Except for in the beginning parts. That was really entertaining in the town, though, with the different characters and the character development, I thought. I thought they did a very good job on character development. Especially, the bad part is I don't remember the names, but Hoover, the FBI agent, he was interesting. The girl, the woman, the girl that died, and the father that, you know, they kept their mom locked in the fucking closet.
Locked up. Yep.
And at that point, we hadn't seen the fish monsters or anything like that, so we didn't know what was in there. I thought it was like a werewolf type. And it just, they did an amazing job leaving that up to your imagination on what she was, what she turned into. At first you thought, yeah, because we haven't seen anything scary up until that point either. Anything that really make you think there's supernatural things going on. So we thought maybe the people were just crazy and there's an innocent woman locked upstairs and they think she's a wolf or something. And then we unlock the door and no, the daughter was killed.
Yeah, she killed her.
Yeah. That was some really good stuff in the beginning of the game. Outside of the chase scene, what would be your favorite part?
His menu's great. God, it's been so spread out.
Yeah. That was the other thing. It's just, it really wore on you how like it forced you to nonstop trial and error. And there's a lot of error. Plus you went full time on your job. That made it tough too.
Yeah.
Was it the tentacle part? Or?
No, God, no. No.
For me, it was when we were first got into that house with the daughter and father, and they had the mom locked up. I thought that was real interesting. And then you realize shit was real, you know? I thought that was a really good turning point for the game, dramatic-wise and everything like that.
I liked the part where you're with the female, and then she's it's kind of just you and her, and then it turns into she's, I don't know, trapped or whatever up in the rafters.
Oh yeah.
In which we discovered that yes, if you wait too long, she will die.
That's also when I discovered that my camera has different exposure settings that made the playthrough much more watchable. Alright, I think if you actually watched all this, you know my opinion on this game. It's good when it wants to be. When it doesn't feel like being good, God does it suck. I wouldn't recommend you play it even though it was free. Alright, thanks for watching.